See, this 6ix9ine thing got me like really thinking now, and not, and really what concerned me, nothing to do with what everybody else is concerned with. Like, um, I remember seeing videos of him, and like I think Mike Tyson's done them too. Like, where someone will come up and interview someone and say, "What do you think about this person?" And they'll be talking shit, and then the person they're talking shit about, the famous person, will be right behind them. You see, like, people do that, but like, people, I don't know, man. Like, people like take a special interest like in what I have to say. Like, if I diss somebody in the slightest way, a lot of people take it real personal, like where they won't take it personal from someone else. So you never know what to expect. I mean, just because I posted a video, I don't even think I said anything about 6ix9ine in regards to that video whatsoever. I was just sharing his music, and I don't want to come off like, oh, I'm worried about 6ix9ine coming after. Dude, I got so many problems, you know what I mean? I mean, like, shit, like, dude. But yeah, it's not, it wouldn't be a good thing. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a good thing when someone with a bunch of money is just roaming around trying to get me. That's, but hey, what else is new? But I'm saying, it really makes me wonder if dude's like, because I did stick up for him. I've been stuck up for him. Even, dude, that like, look, that is dangerous in itself. If I stick up for him, you know what I'm saying? Most people could just speak freely about him, good or bad. I just sticking up for him as I've done and said my piece, my truthful opinion on the issue and how I can kind of relate, because it's like he was surrounded by snakes, people that didn't mean him any well. Now, should he have known better? Like, I don't know, dude, he's young, you know what I mean? I would say, I don't know. I'm not really. I mean, at the end of the day, no. Like that's, especially he's getting all the money and everything, like, like on top of the world. I don't know, like, that's the way it goes, man. But I mean, like, having all the snakes around you, I know all about that. I grew up in a city full of snakes. I grew up my whole life. I was surrounded in a town where everybody was secretly working against me. Basically, the whole city, 80, they say 80,000. I say 100,000, people, all knowing that I'm just getting fucked, and they're all taking part in it. So, like, yeah, I know I can relate. So it's like, I mean, when you're providing for all these people, man, and that's how they do you, that's pretty fucking, I mean, to me, that's real dirty, man. That's real dirty. Well, you knew they were grimy. It doesn't matter. I mean, okay, because you know somebody's grimy and dirty and you can't trust them, that doesn't justify their actions. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't want to come off like I'm, 6ix9ine, help me, I'm going to talk good about you. No. Look, from the get-go, I stood up for the dude, and I didn't expect him to do anything for me when I did it. And I knew that could cause me problems with my own people that, ain't really for me either, anyway, right? So, I mean, but even though I know they're not for me, like, and that they're just like his people that fucked him. Maybe not that bad, maybe not quite like that, but at the end of the day, I know. So it's like, how can I can't totally concern myself with their opinions too much, because they really aren't for me anyway. So, like, but with that being said, I mean, it might be harder to slide around, and then, like someone posted in my comments, and it seems like it's someone from back home, saying, what's this video supposed to do, when I mentioned the Mexican girls that were like giving me a hard time and then saying racist comments, which when it happened, I said, look, it's not really the racist comments that they were yelling, or they, once I can, whatever. I think she did it twice or whatever, but it was the fact that they were giving me a hard time before they even did it that really fucking did it. You know what I mean? That made me like, all right, fuck these people. You know what I mean? Because now you're just doing as much as you possibly can. Like, that's way too, you got customers in here and you're doing that, like, after you're already giving me a hard time, like, fuck you. So then some dude gets in my comments, what's this video supposed to do? Like, fuck you, dude. You know what I mean? This had nothing to do with me being racist. It has to do with them being racist. You want to put your fucking face in it. Like, fuck off, And that's what I'm talking about. Like, the same thing with 6ix9ine. It can draw that kind of attention. Like, if I stick up for him. But I did that for no, because that's how I feel about it. But, they fucked him. Like, and then everybody's like, oh, that's the game. Or people like to say, oh, it's all business. Anything goes in business, apparently. You know what I mean? But now I'm thinking, too, I've been talking about, these West Coast, upper level gang members that are in the industry and how they're fucking taking their own people out, this, that, and the other. And Wack 100, he's got dealings with Tekashi. And now I've seen a video, he's down in Mexico distributing money. People are alleging, or Wack 100 is insinuating he's got the cartels backing him and all of this. Just a lot of weird shit, dude, right? And then yeah, Mexico, dude, like, you going to, like, so it's like, really? Like, So, I mean, yeah, and it's funny because in videos that I've watched recently, there were videos where people were like, run from what? And at the same time, there's videos, this great opportunity is coming towards you and all this. And it's like, well, now I'm thinking about it, like, maybe those videos had to do with this whole situation and people were putting their own spin on because they could see what was coming. And then, like I said, like Gunner, he seems to be warming up to, like, not, because he actually, I've sensed a little bit in the last month or so, he kept saying, oh, we tell real stories over here, not fake ones. And I kind of took that as like, oh, are you taking shots? You know what I mean? Now, all of a sudden, it seems like he's swinging over towards my way like good, like in support of me in a way. So what do I think of that? And it's since 6ix9ine got beat up. Like, are you trying to credit him getting beat up, like, looking at me in some positive light because of that? Or, just the same, on the other end of it, maybe and a lot of you know, that maybe they're, Wack 100 and 6ix9ine are coming to me, like, we're going to help this dude out when nobody else will, you know what I mean? Like, like, this dude, we know what's going on, and we're not like you, like, I'm not like them. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's a possibility. And they all know, like, the people know what's coming to me before I do. You know what I'm saying? They know when something good is coming towards me. And that sucks, but they seem to know. Because it happens a lot. And I realize, in hindsight, oh, they knew. They knew this opportunity was coming. How the fuck did they know? Yeah. Just like Gregor Mannarino. I just talked about him in the other video. Before Bronco Girl showed up, or right after she did or whatever. No, it was before, I think. He was making, like, insinuating in his video, like, he was like referring to Harold and Kumar when they get that tow truck guy with the skin condition, and he's all like just like looks like a troll or something, and then they go back to his shack in the woods. It looks like a horror story horror movie. Then they go inside and the house is real nice. Got a fine ass woman, and she's like a horror, and she's like, "You guys gonna fuck me?" You know. And it was like he was insinuating to that before it happened, before she came. You know what I mean? Like he knew she was coming, and it's just coincidental. He's Italian, right? So, yeah, we won't go there. We'll just leave that alone, right? But yeah, so like, they knew she was coming before she came, right? Or he did. So, yeah. And then after the whole, and 6 months later, whatever, people were insinuating that they had like some kind of a meeting about it, about everything that happened. Like people were getting their payments or discussing, I don't know what, man. I'm not going to go there either. But, yeah. Just gang stalkers. And the police, remember, somebody said the other day, they don't care. That's what I overheard somebody saying, like, and I took it as they were talking about me in some light. Like, what don't they care? I mean, you could be talking about anything when it comes to me and anybody. They don't care, So what is it? Oh, I got people coming for me, and they're probably talking about the police. Oh, they don't care. Yeah, you goddamn right they don't care. Fuck, they're trying to get rid of me quicker than anybody, because they big lawsuits and jail time for those type motherfuckers for everything that's happened. For real. They got the most to lose out of anybody, probably the police, for all the shit all these years. Yeah. But everybody that talks about snitches and they hate the police, they rather hate on me than the police. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. See, I see through all these people's bullshit. That's why they gun for me so hard. That's why they literally gun for me so fucking hard. Because they can't get away with shit around me. Like, when it comes to, like, seeing through their shit and what they say, man. I see right through most of it. I mean, I can't say I see through everything, but I'm a problem. We'll just leave it at that. And we all know it. I'm a problem for these people.